One of the biggest misconceptions I see with entrepreneurs and talking to business owners is that they focus on the health of their company based on the amount of revenue that they're bringing in and not what actually matters, which is the profit. It's easy to go out and make sales and get money, but the bigger obstacle and the more important thing is keeping that money. And I think part of it is an ego-driven aspect. And trust me, I've been there where I've been focused on top line revenue. Hey, I want to do X number of sales, or I want to grow the business to multi-million dollars. And I tend to then not focus on some of the profit margins that are needed in order for the business to sustain. And a lot of entrepreneurs that I talk to are the exact same way. And again, I think a lot of it is derived from the ego behind it all, but also their lack of understanding that the most important factor in your business is how much profit you're actually keeping, so that way you can reinvest into the company and grow it and scale it to a point that obviously continues to help the company grow. Whereas if you focus just on top line revenue, you might be doing multi 7 figures or even 8 figures in a year. But if you're keeping a very, very small percentage of it, and I know companies doing that amount of revenue that are actually losing money each and every single year, and they're so excited about the growth that they've had, not realizing that they're just shooting themselves in the foot by not focusing on the number that actually matters. So I have grown our business exponentially over the last couple of years, and we've hit some amazing revenue goals. But towards the end of last year, we got very, very clear about what profit margins we were having and where we're trying to go within the business, because at the end of the day, it doesn't make sense to try to do all this revenue if you're not able to keep the money. And if you're ever looking to sell your business, and if you're ever looking to potentially bring on investors and partners, they're going to want to look at the profitability. Now, of course, you want good top line revenue, but if at top line revenue, you're sacrificing what matters most in that profit, then it doesn't really matter. So I think more people need to take a look at and think about the profitability of everything that they're selling in the business as a whole, to protect themselves, to protect the business, but also future-proof their company if they are ever looking to sell or potentially bring on investors or partners in things like that. It's very, very sexy, and it's very, very easy to only focus on the revenue, and for that to be a top line driver in your mind as a business owner. Oh, I want to get to X number of revenue, or I want to do all of these different deals. And then I've been there as well, where I sold a bunch of revenue realizing that it was going to cost me a lot to fulfill what was being sold, because I was offering discounts. I was trying to get people to move forward. And at the end of the day, we probably would have been better off just not taking those clients on. And so I want you watching this video, if you're an entrepreneur that's very focused on top line revenue, very focused and driven by sales, to really understand your numbers. And numbers is not a fun thing for me, as it is not fun for a lot of entrepreneurs that I talk to, but it's something that you have to get a grasp on, and it's something that you have to understand. There's not anything more important in business than profitability. I'm just here to tell you that. And again, I've been on both sides of the coin, still have a lot of work to do myself within our business, but the more focused you can be on truly knowing your numbers and truly knowing the profit of every single job, project, service that you offer, the more lethal you are going to be in business. That's when things get really fun, because you have a clear understanding of where your business is at, where your business is heading, and the profitability behind it, which is the most important aspect. Sales, yes, it's fun to talk about. It's great. You can say, hey, I did X number in revenue. And again, I've been there myself. But at the end of the day, if you're not keeping that money, or you're not keeping as much money as you're wanting, and you're looking to increase profit margins, make sure you put a focus on keeping more money in your pocket and increasing the bottom line profitability of your business. Thank you very much for watching today's video. I hope this helped you understand the difference between the importance of profit over sales and some things that you need to take into consideration in order to get within your business at a profitability percentage that you're happy with. Talk to you soon. Thanks for watching this video, and we'll see you next week.